I hear frequently that clients tell me they feel bad about disconnecting during an argument or disconnecting during an uncomfortable interchange or a drama-filled communication, that they feel it's unfair of them, it's unloving of them to disconnect. And I say the exact opposite is true. It's unloving to stay connected in a toxic communication. It's unloving to continue a banter of less than love for the other person or less than love for yourself. So if there is a dynamic going on that doesn't feel good, the biggest gift you can give both of yourselves is to disconnect. The biggest gift you can give both of yourselves is to walk away, to get away, and to breathe, and to get back to you, and to get back to who you are at the core of your being, and what fears you have, what fears, guilt, shame, limiting belief systems you have from your childhood, from your past, that are coming into play here. Because I guarantee you that there's one or many that are coming into play. Your fears, your guilt, your shame. I don't care how fast the thoughts are turning over in your mind that this is about that other person. If you are having emotion, it is not about the other person. It's about you. Now, it may be about you being emotionally connected to somebody who is unhealthy and facing that you're allowing yourself to be emotionally connected and vulnerable to someone who doesn't honor and doesn't adore you for who you are. It can be that you're not even letting that person see who you are because there's so much on the outside that isn't reflective of what's on the inside. But it is always desirable to disconnect, to get back to you, to deal with your stuff, to find out what part of you, what fear within you, what guilt or shame or unforgiveness within you got triggered that caused such a big ego reaction of wanting to defend yourself or wanting to collapse or whatever it is that you felt. It's got to do with a fear within you. And that fear only dissipates when you face it. When you own it, when you address it, when you look at it and feel it, and then powerfully and positively say, I fucking own this fear and I let it go. I see this belief system in myself that says I'm not worthy unless I'm working my ass off all the time. I am not worthy of love. I'm not worthy of a relationship. I'm not worthy of anything unless I take absolute care of this person and alleviate all of their fears or all of their drama in their life. That's not possible. You can't do that for another person. But what you can do is you can own your own shit, deal with your stuff, face it, give it up to God, to the universe, to whatever spiritual aspect of you believe in. I believe I have the power to let go of every fear within me and give it to the universe and let go of it and live free of it. Now, sometimes there's multiple layers of it that I have to let go of, but I know that every time I face one of those fears, I look at one of those fears, I let myself take the emotional journey that's trapped inside of me related to that fear with the intention that I'm taking this journey to live free of this energy. I know it works. I've felt it in myself 100 times, 1,000 times. And I know it'll work for you too. If you look at the fear, go back to where the fear began, follow the memories, and sit with them for a minute, not for the intention of going there to the point of living there or of believing that those fears are true, but going there for the purpose and the only purpose of releasing it, of letting it go. When you come into that other relationship or into this challenge in this other relationship, coming from a place of being free of your own fears and knowing what button got pushed in you that was your button and owning it, then you can give the other person in the relationship their energies and their fears and their guilt and their shame, and let them own it. And from that space, you create a space of love and empathy between you that's powerful, very, very powerful. But you have to let go of your own shit first.